8 laps also, so it might help.
Yeah, that might help that tire last longer. Let's take a look back at Matthew Stoltz and his charge
Moto
up, getting by Danilo Petrucci. It looked like it was going to be this two-man race. And we saw Matt being aggressive. He needed to be aggressive. No problem there. He just dove underneath, but then Danilo would shoot by on the straights.
Yeah, Danilo on the straightaways looks like he was a little stronger than Matt. They both had their strengths and weaknesses. This was the last lap. Matt put a really good pass on Danilo. I think he wanted to get away, and Danilo tried in the last corner, just couldn't make it. I think Matt knew that he wasn't going to be able to draft by him and held on to the lead. And, they had a good last lap battle.
And in that last turn also, I think Danilo could have probably pushed the issue and maybe even pushed Matt a little wider if he wanted to. Today, I have a feeling if it comes to that again, he's going to push it wider.
I think if it comes to that again in any other track,
there was 2 other 65s.
No, there was not.
Because he said, okay, if you're going to be that way, I've got to do that. If you're going to do it to me, I've got to do it to you. And I talked to Ronald Faraci yesterday, and he said, wait till today. He's like, he's going to be more aggressive today.
Yeah, and he said the pass was hard and, and was cool with it. So I think now he's like, okay, this is how we race. We're really tough on people.
All right, listen to the guys next door. Can't wait. Medallia Superbike in blended conditions.
Medallia Superbike coverage is sponsored by Medallia, the pioneer in customer and employee experience. By Dunlop, the official tire of the Moto America Championship Series. And by Geico, where 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on your car or motorcycle insurance.
Broken clouds with some rain on and off all day. Right now the track seems to be drying, but it's still wet, Jason. As we
Here they are, here's Superbike guys.
Race number 2. It's a little crazy in terms of what the time difference is going to be.
So this is Superbike.
Outside of Route 4, and then we go back to Wyman Alexander and Jason Farrell, who I don't know if he made the start of this race.
So
we'll see.
that's their first flyby there.
On the outside of row 6, Bobby and Michael Gilbert, along with Paz Blampkin and Danilo Lewis. A little further back, we got Kuna, Waters, Dunham, Perk, Meist, and Rissinger. Greg, the thing is that when these riders went out for this warm-up lap, I saw them all go down into turn 1 as we had Coffey and Butler on the last row there. I saw them all go down into turn 3, and all of them were going extremely slow, which tells me it's getting dry. They do not want to waste these tires, and you can see see how slow they're going right now?
They're on the back straightaway right
there. But everyone's going slow because they don't want to overheat these rain tires right now.
And they're going to be looking for any puddles.
100%. And that's going to be the hard thing, is they're going to funnel down. You can see here, left side of your screen on the track, it's very, very wet. Right side of your screen,
last race was
where a lot of
Moto's
riders are going to be riding, is going to be dry. So when you go into certain sectors, right now, a warm-up lap is even more important than normal. On a normal warm-up lap, you're trying to get as much heat into your tires as you can for the start of the race. On a warm-up lap now, with soft rain tires, don't take that much heat to get into it. It's more about really looking at the surface, looking at where you want to put yourself in the first lap or 2. So these warm-up laps are a little different kind of
that's a challenging, really challenging class to win.
Well, guys, it is not currently raining out here. Definitely very overcast, but nothing coming down from the sky. I walked down the grid to take a look. Every rider that I saw has rains on both front and rear, and I double-checked with Dunlop, and they said no one's on slicks right now. So if it starts raining, they'll be in luck. But if it starts to dry out, then things could change.
Yeah, and because it's declared a wet race, Jason, that plays into it as well.
The other thing that you can think about, Greg, is what do they always do to these bikes when it's wet? Soften them up, okay? So when you're on rain tires and they soften them up, well now, if the track continues to dry with a soft setup, especially on softer rubber, it's going to make a big difference to these riders as they go around this track, and especially being 4 miles long. So I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them are hoping it kind of rains a little bit. Obviously, we'd love to see a dry race, but we've got a crazy race getting ready to start here.
So it is Medallia Superbike race number 2, and revs are up. When you see these lights go off, we're going for it. And Danilo Petrucci, a little bit of a wheelie on the start. We'll see if that Ducati can make it up. Is that our pole sitter?
Going straight backwards. The bike was weaving all over the place. You can see Gagne is going to be mired back in 8th or 9th place. But I'll tell you, Greg, it's a different feel when you're on rain tires in the dry. So there are some wet patches, but you're going to see a lot of this track is dry. So Petrucci, who we know is so amazing in the rain. We watched him win at Le Mans in MotoGP in the rain. But wet tires on dry track. Cam Peterson goes to the front. Now he's going to have to deal with Schultz pulling up to the right side of him. I'm looking for Gagne to see where Jake is back there. I don't even see him. 4th place right now is one of the BMWs as they charge down into turn 5 on this opening lap.
Freshly progressive Yamahas. Cameron Peterson leads the way. There's the #1 plated. Jake Gagne, his teammate. Cameron Peterson yesterday talking to the crew this morning about his DNF, his did not finish.
They're about to come right there. Yep, there they are. There they are.
They were thinking it was something like a fuel pump issue.
Coming into 7.
Comfortable. He's got a little bit of experience. You have a Tyler cycle.
So now the race has started. The lap before this was the
these
heat
kind of
lap.
conditions, man, you got to feel them out. And
race.
I can't explain to the viewers at home what an odd feeling it is to be on rain tires with soft springs or softer springs if they've chosen to do that on a drying racetrack. The feel is very, very awkward and spongy almost. As you can see, Gagne has gone through on Matthew Schultz there. From a very bad start was Gagne. I think the danger man here really is Petrucci. He's probably got a lot of experience in these kind of conditions where he's been on rain tires in the past. But how about Cam Peterson? We talked a little bit about him in the past and how he has struggled getting those first 1 or 2 laps in the bank as far as getting good starts and getting out and leading. He did a nice job of it yesterday before encountering some problems, and he's done it again today.
Freshly progressive Yamahas, Cameron Peterson coming under fire from Danilo Petrucci. So Petrucci goes up the inside, not leaving Peterson much room. And here comes pulling the trigger on that Panigale V4R. And look at Peterson. Wow. That might be an indicator in terms of what Ducati's given power-wise, but Petrucci's able to get right back around him. And you can see at the top end, starts to pull a little bit of a gap, and there's PJ on the 66. So Jacobson just a couple bike lengths behind, and your #1 plate.
And again, PJ with a lot of experience worldwide. Don't forget, he's ridden World Supersport, World Superbike. He did a season or 2 in British Superbike, where I'm sure these kind of conditions were happening quite often to him. So PJ's going to feel comfortable or more comfortable, even with a year off last year.
Moto Splat was definitely fun.
He's still not going to feel that uncomfortable in these conditions. So you can see he's not that far back as we get a quick shot off the Lucas Oil helicopter high above Road America as they break down now into turn 5. Cam Peterson and Petrucci come together.
We'll probably
Boy, so Petrucci left Cam P with no room at all. That was so close as Peterson had to look over his shoulder. And Petrucci continues to get roughed up here in Moto America. As now Petrucci looks like he's going to put his head down and try to make a break.
And this is a 4.5 mile lap. This is at Road America in Elkhart.
Guys at the moment.
Yeah, but looking at the 3 up front pushing right now, it looks like PJ Jacobson and his BMW are a little bit softer of a setup as PJ's really having to work the motorcycle and get it slowed down. Petrucci looking awfully good right now.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. We're going to try to get this video to, and go check out the other one. We're trying to get that one to 15 likes on YouTube Shorts. This one we'll try to get to 10 likes. 10 likes on this video.
We'll see the BMW, the Tyler's BMW.
10 to 20 likes, so that's all that matters. So hit this like and subscribe. So alright, we do this for you guys. So peace out.